Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to create a spring look, but I didn't want to do the usual very pink. So this is what I came up with. The first thing I did was prime my eyelids with my MAC paint pot in the color Painterly. By the way, today I will be using the Tartelette in Bloom palette, and now I'm going to set that primer with the color Flower Child. I always like to set my eye primer with a color that is similar to my skin tone so that everything that I put on top of that is much easier to blend. I always like to start my makeup with a transition shade, and today I'm using the color Smarty Pants all over my crease. Now I'm taking the color Revel and I'm applying that in the very outer corner of my eyelids, and then I will lightly drag that brush to the center of my lid and my crease with no extra product, since I want most of the color to be on my outer corner. And I'm taking the color Leader and I'm doing pretty much the same thing I did with Revel, but with a much smaller brush, since I want this color to be much lower on my eyes. Now I'm going back to the color Revel to blend out the edges. Now I'm going to be using a very shimmery color, so to help that color stick to my eyelids, I'm using my NYX Jumbo Pencil in the color Milk. And now I'm taking a small concealer brush to blend and spread that cream product. I know I wanted to use like a shimmery color on my lid, but I didn't want to do the usual shimmery white. So I used this color Firecracker, again from the In Bloom palette, which is basically like a metallic coppery color, and it is so beautiful. And I'm using some liquid eyeliners to create a very simple wing, nothing too dramatic, and I'm using the Center liner from Kat Von D. I do prefer her tattoo liner, but right now I don't have it. The easiest way to do winged eyeliner is to do little lines and connect them as I'm doing right here. And always stay very close to your lash line. It's always going to be easier to go back and add more than to take away. And now I'm taking the color Charmer and adding that to my brow bone to make my brow appear lifted, and to my inner corner to make my eyes look more open. And before you start applying your face makeup, just make sure to wipe away any fallout. Now moving on to the face, I am starting by applying some primer, and the primer I've been using is the Nivea Men Aftershave Balm. Everybody has been using this and I really do like this. I feel like it controls the oil in my face and it makes my makeup last all day. And the best part is that this is less than $6 and it is a huge bottle, so it's gonna last a while. I love this primer, especially with my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, which is what I'm using right now. And I've mentioned before, I have a love-hate relationship with this because it does make you a little oily, and I'm already super oily, but it just looks so beautiful. I cannot put it down. I can't stop using it. I just wish they made something matte but that feels and looks as nice as this, you know what I mean? The concealer I'm using today is my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and you'll probably see me using this a lot because it's such a nice concealer. It's not oily, it's not dry, it's very nice, and it's so easy to use. And it's from the drugstore, so it's very affordable. And I'm applying that concealer with a flat angled brush, and I am patting instead of dragging, and that's gonna help me get the most coverage out of the concealer instead of just taking it off. Now I'm setting that concealer with my Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. As I've mentioned before, this is my favorite product to set my under eye concealer. It is so brightening and it is super finely milled, so it's not going to settle in your fine lines. And I'm setting the rest of my face with my Mercier translucent powder. Now I'm taking my Hoola bronzer from Benefit, and I'm applying that in the hollows of my face to create some definition. I knew I wanted to go a little heavy with the bronzer today, which is why I chose this Hoola bronzer. It's a very cool bronzer, so it's not gonna end up looking orange at all, but instead it's gonna look like natural shadow in your face. Now I'm applying this blush from Tarte, and this is in the color Fearless. It's a very bright and corally shade, and it is perfect for the spring. And to finish off the face, I just go over with my powder brush over my entire face, no extra product or anything, just to make sure that everything looks nice and blended. Now I'm taking the color Smarty Pants, and I'm applying that on my lower lash line, only on my outer half, just to create some dimension. Now taking the color Firecracker, I'm applying that in my lower lash line, this time in my inner corner. And you can totally skip this step, but I just wanted to add a little something extra to the look. Now to finish off the eyes, I'm just applying some of my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, and I did apply some false lashes off camera, and I also filled in my brows. And lastly, I'm applying some Victoria's Secret gloss in the color Charmed. My lips is really where I wanted to bring in the pink, and this color is perfect. And this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. And you can also add me on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.